It's Steve from my Shady Squad. I know it's you, motherfucker.
Yeah, Islam National, underground thunderpounds when I stomp the ground. Like a million elephants, a silverback orangutan, you can't stop a train. You want some, don't come unprepared, I'll be there, but when I leave there, better be a household name. Weatherman telling us it ain't gon' rain, so now we sitting in a drop top soaking wet, in a silk suit trying not to sweat, hit somersaults without the net, but this be the year that we won't forget. 1999, I'm a remedy, anything goes, be what you wanna be, long as you know consequences are given for living the fences. Too high to jump in jail, too low to dig, I might just touch hell. Get a life now they on sale, then I might catch you a spell. Look at what came in the mail, my scale is some arm and hammer, Zorro grill and a baby mama, black hair lacking a pack of pampers, stack of questions with no answers, cure for cancer, cure for AIDS, make a nigga wanna stay on tour for days, get back home, things are wrong, when I really it was bad all along, before we left ass up to a ball of power, thousands of 1,000 miles per hour, hello ghetto, let your brain breathe, believe there's always more, don't pull the thing out, unless you grab the bang.
Show me it work or something. Hey, that chopper get to shaking like it twerk or something. Just be patient till them perkins come, and you can't come around the spot unless you trying to purchase something. It's different kill around me each and every day, and too much movement can get you shot up in your face. They be the murder case because them boys done leave a trace. I hope this song right here run up some millions in a day. They ask about me, they gon' tell you I don't play. I need my money right away, I don't know how to wait. Remixing the bowls, I filled them halfway up with shake. And this shit was OG, but I charged them like it was cake. You better not send the drops unless that shit for show. And when it do say hit, we get to screaming out, let's go. Know I fuck on bitches, he gon' have his hoe. And you wasn't in the trap before I got hold to them bowls. All these beans with a
What's up, guys? Good evening. How are we doing this evening? We're back here with more Cyraxx nonsense. Fresh off a Going Pound panel with his new best friend Katie, Cyraxx has decided it's time to declare victory against all the trolls, including William. The war is over, and Cyraxx is now gonna sail off into the sunset of a troll-free life, but not before he makes a video gloating about it, guys. So as always, let me put up the fly, let me put up the Cyraxx, and let's check it out.
You guys. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for stepping up and...
Oh shit, it was paused in the middle. That's my bad. Steve sucks. Sorry. Starting over.
What's up? What's up, everyone? I know right now I sound sick, and that's probably who I am. I am a little bit sick. But...
No, Cyraxx, your voice is hoarse because you were on stream, on panel for like an hour and a half earlier screaming at William. You haven't done that for a couple months. You need to exercise your voice.
Also, I've not been able to stop crying on and off all day. Not because of out of sadness, but out of gratefulness. Today marks a very huge day for...
Yeah, apparently after the panel, Cyraxx logged off and had himself a big old cry. Had a big old cry about it, guys. That's something.
This day has been a long time coming. The war I've been facing over the last 8.5 years is finally over. I finally won my fight against William. I know that I might not win against all the trolls, and that's fine. But
don't worry, because he's going to change that around, and later on, he's going to declare his victory over all the trolls, because he can't just do anything normally.
I finally got the chance to expose and bring down.
Oh, we got 5 from Pumbaa the Pig. Cyraxx can't escape the trolls because he trolls himself every single day. Yeah, that's pretty accurate, yeah.
One of the most evil people within the troll.
2 from Authorized Personnel. He brought his prop tissue and everything. Of course, it doesn't work without props, guys.
Community that I've had to face personally for the last 8.5 years. This victory means a lot to me. It means I can finally rest easy. It means I can focus on getting back to myself full time. I can focus on my mental health. I can focus on my career in music.
5 from Tempino. My 7 and 8-year-old niece and nephew escaped wetting their bed faster than Cyraxx ever escaped any troll. Feel sick even mentioning them in regard to Rax. Yeah, in regard to Rax. Yeah.
It means I can start to do stuff again here really soon. And I can't even, for those of you that showed up to show support for me, and I know not all of you guys were there for showing support for me, and that's fine. But for those of you that did show up to show support for me, I want to say thank you.
And by that he means CIA Hole, because that's the only one who showed any support to Cyraxx. But you know, he lives in a world of delusion where he had hundreds of fans sitting there in chat cheering him on as he totally took down William.
Having you guys there and being able to expose this piece of shit.
2 from Vilify. I can't wait for him to figure out Katie's a troll. Yeah, he'll never figure it out. Don't worry. He doesn't figure these things out. He thinks CIA was helping him. Come on.
And having my 2 brothers, Old 45 and CIA right there to confront these men. And when I say these men, I'm not just referring to William, I'm also referring to N-word boy as well. It feels good to finally be able to have this war be over after 8.5 years. So the Old 45 and CIA, I want to say thank you guys. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for stepping up and helping out like you guys did. It really means a lot to me. And I know that I'm always going to have trolls that are going to laugh or whatever, and that's fine. That's okay. I don't mind. But today is the biggest win of this entire war for me. Because I exposed a piece of shit. I exposed a piece of shit scumbag that has ruined my life for many years, as well as many others' lives.
Yes, he exposed William by doing the exact same thing he's done for 7 years, or 8 years, or 9 years, or however the fuck long it's been. This time, when he did the exact same thing, it totally works. Because Cyraxx is sitting here and saying it totally worked this time. If he can convince the world that it worked this time, maybe William will slink away and take the L.
For many years. And William, I know you're probably watching this. And
Yep, 2 from Faust. Win sure is a weird way of saying utter defeat. Yeah, it's Cyraxx vocabulary.
that's fine. But my days of suffering are over. The only one who will suffer now is you. I can finally walk away at peace. I can finally walk away from this community peacefully, knowing that I won. Knowing that I fought this battle. Knowing that when I spoke up, I wasn't just speaking out for myself, I was speaking out for everyone.
Cyraxx, you've never spoken out for anyone but yourself, and these made-up people you find on the internet that you claim are just like you, that you're speaking out for, just to get sympathy for yourself. You don't care about anyone but yourself. It's only about yourself. But the ego in you doesn't let you just, accept that fact. You have to also pretend to be gregarious and doing this for everyone else when you categorically have never tried to help anyone in the world.
Has been victimized by you. It wasn't just about me. It wasn't just about my little brother. It was about everybody that you had victimized. Everybody who you casted aside. Everybody that you turned victim. Everybody that you attacked. Because like I said the other day when I was on Katie's panel, whenever I do my cover shows or I do my music or I'm doing anything that I enjoy on a live stream, hanging out, whatever, I'm not just doing these live streams for myself. I'm not just representing me. I'm not just representing my family or my friends. I'm representing people that society casts aside. The same people that get cast aside for being different every day. Those are people that I speak up for, that I speak on, that I represent. And I'm proud to represent those people.
Good God, Cyraxx, learn to swallow. For Christ's sakes, are you afraid you're going to get pregnant if you swallow?
I'm proud to represent the underground. I'm proud to represent those people that get bullied. Because a lot of the times, all too often, people are scared to speak out. And the fact that I had that opportunity these last 2 days to really show what's been going on means a lot to me. The fact that I finally got to speak out against my perpetrator, against the man that has victimized me.
You act like you did something unique or different here. You went on panel with William and you're raxed out, like you always do. The same thing you do with Marty, or you did with Marty all the time. The same thing you did with William every time William came off a panel. That's all you ever do. You rax out, and somehow in your head you twist this to a victory because you're delusional.
For all these years, it means everything to me. And I know what a lot of people are going to say, well, you didn't let him speak his piece. No, I didn't let him speak his piece because everything that comes out of his mouth was a fucking lie. And I was there to confront him once and for all on everything that he has done to me.
Yeah, that's a great way to declare victory. Yeah, I didn't even let the other guy say his piece. That's how I win. By letting no one else speak and just spouting lies. That's what you do, Cyraxx. You try to just make sure no one can talk so you can spout your lies and then run off and declare victory because you lied a bunch.
It wasn't about what I did in the past. No, it was about what he had done to me and how he has victimized me and so many other people. And the fact that I finally exposed this fucking piece of shit. Like it or not, it's a win for me.
Yeah, like it or not. In other words, Cyraxx is saying you have to accept that I'm declaring this a win. Because despite all the facts, all the evidence showing this is not a win for me, you have to accept it because I'm saying you do. And he's hoping people go, okay, Cyraxx, sure, this is a win for you. Look at him chat. Is anyone agreeing with me? No, no one is, Cyraxx.
And like I said, I know that there's going to be a lot of trolls that are going to be like, oh.
Oh, we got 10 from Faust. Wait a second, how can he be a fan of that McDonald guy that complains about snowflakes and liberal weirdos, and then talk about how people on the edge of society need representations? Seems hypocritical. Well, yeah, Cyraxx doesn't have a consistent ideology in his head. He just kind of goes with whatever feels right, which is I'm a victim, everyone feels sorry for me. However we can accomplish that, we're gonna go with that. 2 from authorized personnel. Cyraxx was an anal. Wait, hold on. Cyraxx is an anal birth because Connie swallowed. Yes, that's true.
Oh, but you didn't let him do this. Good, I'm glad I didn't let him. Because if you ask me, a monster like that doesn't deserve to get to defend himself.
Yeah, 2 from Slevin. 2 from Slevin. When the war is over, turn out the doors. Yes, that is true. Also, what was I was gonna say something about him. Oh yeah, hold on. Yeah, Cyraxx, we know you don't think anyone deserves to say their piece against you because you want to just lie about everything, and you think that's like, you declared they don't get to say their piece. They're not worthy of saying their piece. They're just liars. But if anyone does that to you, you scream and you whine about how that's not fair. But you know, you're a fucking hypocrite, so you think that's okay.
Especially when there's so much evidence stacking up against them. The evidence was clear as day. It was all right there. But to William, to all 45, thank you guys. And thank you to all my friends and all my supporters that showed up in that chat today that were there to show support for not only me. Because when you guys showed up to support me, you guys didn't show up to just support me. You guys showed up to support my brothers. Y'all showed up to support CIA, all 45, and more importantly, yourselves. You guys showed up to support CIA, myself, all 45, and yourselves. And
It's so stupid.
To William, there is one thing that I do want to say thank you for. Not that you deserve any thanks, but there is one thing that I would like to say thank you for. Thank you for the victory that you handed me.
Yeah, Cyraxx really thinks if he could just continue saying it's a victory, if he just keeps saying, I won, William, you gave me a victory, I won, everyone will eventually agree. Well, Cyraxx keeps saying it. He must have won, guys. Sure, okay.
Yeah, you handed me that victory. You handed me that win. Whether you want to admit it or not, you handed it to me. Like it or not.
Yeah, there you go. Whether you agree or not, whether you like it or not, you gave me a victory. So, again, Cyraxx really is hoping if he continues just saying he won that panel, people will eventually agree with him.
And I know that CIA, who is in the chat right now, I know that he will agree with me as well. You handed me that victory. By you denying all the evidence that was stacked against you, instead of being a man and admitting to it, you decided to go against it, which ultimately worked in my favor.
Yes, by denying all the lies that Cyraxx spout, all the bullshit Cyraxx spout, by saying that's not true, well, you've just proven that that's all true, William. Cyraxx got you in a logic trap.
And because of that, I was able to take the win today. And as of midnight tonight, my new life begins. The old door on the door on the old chapter of my life is being closed. And I can finally walk away from the troll community a free man.
5 from Pumbaa. The last thing he'll be handed is the eviction papers when Sally goes. That is true. That is true.
And it sounds weird saying that, but it's true.
5 from Christian. Just hopped in. I don't know if you covered it or heard it, but Rax essentially a cappella drift scene in the last 10 minutes. Oh, and I lost 10 years of my life. Pray for us, Steve. Yeah, I heard it. I heard the panel. Don't worry, I watched it. I'm not covering it, but I heard it.
I can finally walk away a free man, away from all this, and live my life how I want to live it. Do things that I want to do, regardless of what people say. I don't care what the outside world has to say. I don't care what the troll community has to say about me. I really don't care about that.
Yeah, he doesn't care about everyone contradicting his lies or telling him, no, Cyraxx, you didn't take a win today. You didn't beat the trolls. You haven't walked away from the troll community. He doesn't care about any of that, guys. He's going to bury his head in the sand and continue living in a world of delusion.
They can say whatever they want. I don't care. Because I don't pay attention to it. And I never will.
2 from Vilify. Speak it into existence. Cyraxx's motto. That is the truth. That is truth. He thinks if you just keep saying things, they're eventually going to be true. Like a childlike interpretation of the world.
But as of right now, from here going forward, I will be focusing on myself, my mental health, getting back to being the person that I used to be. And that's going to be a very long, hard task, but because I know I have the right people behind me, I know I can do it. I know I can get back to being that person that I used to be.
Cyraxx is going to be 80 years old in a home for indigent poor people going, I know one day, I'm so close, I'm going to be back to the person I used to be, guys. I'm almost there. And then they're gonna be like, sir, you're in a retirement home.
And I can't wait to get back to being myself again. Which means I will not be on here hardly at all. I will be hanging out with my friends, my family, and just...
You know, you just said yesterday that you weren't going to be on here, like, hardly at all. And then you spent an hour and a half on panel today, and then you made a video for 20 minutes declaring victory. You're helplessly addicted to the internet. You're helplessly addicted to making videos. You can't stay away. You just find flimsy excuses to come back and make another video. And then you say, I'm going to be away for a while, and then come back immediately.
binge watching TV and relaxing and working on music and content for the future. Because when I do come back, I want to be able to show the world that I'm not this evil person that William has made me out to be all these years. It's been a long time coming, and I'm so excited for the future. I am so excited for the future. Because moving forward, I know I can move forward with positivity and good faith. But to everybody that did show up and showed out for myself, for CIA, and for my little brother, Old 45, thank you guys. It's been a long time coming. It's been a very long time coming. And it's time for this old war dog to hang up my rifle.
War dog.
And start focusing on myself.
Start focusing on himself. Cyraxx. You live in your grandma's attic. You don't pay any rent. You do disgusting things to yourself 15 times a day. All you do is play video games and sing stupid songs. How much more focusing on yourself can you possibly do before this skin starts sloughing off?
It's time for this old war dog to focus on myself, my mental health, and getting back to being myself. My authentic self.
Oh shit, I missed one from Gory Dreams. Two from Gory Dreams. He looks like an Amish man waxing by candlelight. That is true. That is true.
The me that I was before all this shit started happening 8 years ago. But CIA, thank you for showing up, brother. To my little brother, Old 45, thank you for your statement and helping out. And
5 from Agent Redacted. Cyraxx is so delusional he believes the positive comments for William or Katie were actually for him. Yeah, he does. He doesn't, and his ego won't let him believe that so many people are against him. He has to believe he has 100 supporters because his world comes crashing down if he understands that there was no supporters. There's never any supporters. Anyway.
This one, bro, definitely appreciate it, dog. You know I love you, bro. Definitely appreciate it, man. And again, thank you to all the supporters that came out to show support for me in exposing this piece of shit scam artist and this thief. And yeah, with that being said, I will see you guys whenever I see you. I don't know when I'm gonna post. I'm not sure, but
he will post a song cover by the morning. Maybe not a wine video. Might take him a little bit building up to another wine, but he'll be posting song covers, riding off of this ego trip all night, thinking, what can I do to post some shit to, get all my fans up and loving me again, and he'll post a new song cover by morning. I guarantee it.
when I do from here on out, it's gonna be dope. And here's to a brand new future, guys.
All right. Well, that was Cyraxx's little victory lap after he thinks he won the panel. He won the panel. He beat the trolls. He beat William. He's totally free to go live his life as a famous musician, guys. He's totally got a new life he's gonna head out on. Success is coming. Everything's coming up Cyraxx, guys. But that is all I got from this one. I appreciate y'all coming by, as always. I'll catch you all at the next one, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.